hear me okay? Great. How are y'all doing? Wow. Okay. So, as Janelle and I have been organizing this, and as all of you have been responding so wonderfully through social media and showing up here tonight, we've been connecting with some amazing people, making new friends. In fact, this weekend we made a new friend. His name is Andrei Nazanov, and he lives in Russia. He's a young, brave LGBT activist. He contacted us, he reached out to us through Facebook, telling us how much he appreciated what we're doing for them. He told us about the situation that's going on for him. His community is called Voronezh. It's about 500 kilometers south of Moscow. So I asked Andrei, obviously he couldn't be here with us, although he is interested in asylum, and I gave him your name, Rob. But I asked him if he wanted to pass on some words. So he wrote something, we ran it through Google Translate. I did a little bit of editing, but I didn't change the meaning of what he wanted. So in some places you're going to wonder why I'm speaking a little broken. It's because I'm trying to stay true to what Andrei wrote. My name is Andrei Nazanov. I am a journalist and LGBT activist from the city of Voronezh, which is located 500 kilometers south of Moscow. I was extremely pleased to know that so many people around the world support us, the LGBT community in Russia. I think it's very important that we stand together to help each other and fight together for a world without hatred and violence. It so happened that in Russia, I see no future for myself. I cannot have a family. I cannot have children. I do not have many of the rights enjoyed by all other citizens of my country. And after I organized an action against the law banning gay propaganda in Voronezh, it became quite difficult to live here. Our group of 10 LGBT activists were attacked by 500 people, including among them Cossacks, Nazis, and Orthodox activists. I suffered. I was pushed to the ground, kicked in the head. I lost consciousness. Now I'm scared even to go out and just walk down the street because many know me in person. One time I was kidnapped by police who confiscated my passport, my phone, and personal belongings. They mentally tortured me, threatened and beat me, and forced me to confess to a terrible crime I did not commit. I have filed several lawsuits in court, but the state court opposes us and supports the criminals. We are going through difficult times, but I am sure we will come to a world where human rights will be respected and the state will take care of its citizens. We must not remain silent. We need to unite and fight for someday that all people have equal rights and opportunities. Respect and love should be the main values in life. And we will make all this possible, together with you. Today, in many Russian cities, we also hold events called From Russia with Love. These events are for the foreigners who support us, for you, the people of Vancouver. We love you. Thank you for everything. Today, they held From Russia with Love events. Here's another picture from the event today. It says on their sign, "Your support gives us a hope from Russia with love." On Andrei's sign says, "Thank you, Vancouver. from Russia with love. He's here with us. His friends in Voronezh are with us. And if you go to our Facebook event page, he posted a link to a website that contains pictures from cities all over Russia that today wanted to send their love to you and to everyone else tonight that is standing here to raise our voices, to speak out for Russia, and to speak against this anti-gay law. So much is happening in Russia, so much that we aren't even aware of. We need to be raising our voices. We need to be drawing attention to what is happening there. Through social media, we have amazing linkages, possibilities that didn't even exist a few years to connect with and make friends with people around the world and to support each other in ways we never could have imagined. Let's seize that power. Join hand in hand with our friends in Russia. Show them that we love them, we care for them, we care that their rights are respected, and we expect that Russia will do better. You've all shown that you care. You've demonstrated your caring here tonight. So now that you know a little more about what's happening in Russia, what can we do about it? We can continue to speak out. This is not the end. We can raise our voices and get the attention of the world. Later this week, world leaders will gather in St. Petersburg for the G20 summit. The American President Barack Obama and the British Prime Minister Cameron have already committed that they will be speaking directly to Vladimir Putin and addressing the issues of the anti-gay law. Let's not call out shame until we give him something to do. I'm giving you all something to do tonight. I want you to call out Prime Minister Stephen Harper. We're going to give you his email address. We're going to give you his Twitter handle. We need to tell Prime Minister Stephen Harper that we expect him to take our message. Foreign Affairs Minister John Baird already did so a couple of weeks ago, and he stated publicly that what's going on in Russia is wrong. He talked from the position of a caring Canadian who cares about human rights, who cares about LGBT people. Yes, that was John Baird that said that. What gives me hope is John Baird is in the inner circle. So if he's saying this, that gives me hope that Harper may be also able to say it. Let's call on Prime Minister Harper to take this issue to St. Petersburg. Tonight, please. Maybe even right now, you've got your phones on you. Email Prime Minister Stephen Harper, his email address. Get your phones out. I'll wait. Lyndon's filming on his, so he can get it later. Prime Minister Stephen Harper's email address, pm@pm.gc.ca. Write him an email, a personal email. None of these form ones. I'm not giving you a form thing for you just to cut and paste. They don't look at those. A pm@pm.gc.ca. There's also one that's stephen.harper@something else.gc.ca. PM was an easy one. I want you to write him an email. Take the caring and the community that we've got with us right here. Put it in your phone, put it in your computer, put it in your tablet. Let Prime Minister Harper know that you care about the safety of our LGBT brothers and sisters in Russia. Ask him to address the situation directly with Putin. Canadians care. Tell the Prime Minister you want him to represent caring Canadians. That's his job. Somebody elected him to do that. Tell him you want him to represent you as a caring Canadian when he goes to St. Petersburg. Tell him to speak of the rights and the values that we expect and respect here in Canada. Tell the leader of our government to speak at that level with the Russian president, a level at which Yanukovych, we don't have a seat at that table, but he does. Tell him to make it clear that Canada expects better and that Russians deserve better. Now, I know a bunch of you are on Twitter. A bunch of you tweet. Yes, I'm looking at you, Pebbles. You can also tweet Prime Minister Harper if you prefer. His Twitter handle is @PMHarper. I don't know if he actually does the tweets. I think it's someone in his office, but it gets a message across. Inundate him. I tweeted him this morning and gave him a heads up, so he's expecting to hear from you. Gonna hand off to Janelle before we wrap up.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that if this is what can happen from one tiny little Facebook event page, then I think if we all put our minds to it, we can do something really awesome. So send those emails and let's get out there and show them how we do it in Canada. So thanks everybody for coming out. And thank you guys for sticking out. We've got some friends to depend on us, so let's get out there and do it. Thanks guys.
I've just been handed, looks like a Russian military hat.
Yeah, it is.
The woman who handed it to me said she would like me to just speak up and tell all of you, and it was a piece that I meant to say, that we're not speaking out against Russia. Remember, your signs say we speak out for Russia. We're speaking for the people of Russia. This is not against Russia, this is against an anti-just law. We care about the people of Russia. We care about human rights. Take this message. Let the Prime Minister know. Thank you all. We appreciate it.